I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. And this is High Desert Sauce Company's Hotter Adobo. Like it says in the title, it's just their adobo, amped up. Very, very cool sauce. You know what? This has become one of my favorite sauce companies. It really is. I don't know if you guys watched. Last week, I did a review of Not Mama's Chamoy. That bottle disappeared so fast. I have not emptied a whole bottle of sauce that quickly, other than a chug in a really long time. That is such an amazing sauce. It was another one of those sauces I intended to do an ice cream review on it, and I just ate it all really fast. Really amazing sauce. So this one is their extra hotter adobo. Now, I live in Tucson, Arizona. There, 4 miles, is where my friend Zach Perkins lives. He lives really close to me, and he is the guy behind this. I've worked with him. I've been with him at a bunch of shows. He's a wonderful man. He's a good dude. But I had a really great opportunity to hang out with him in the kitchen, here in his kitchen here, and cook a batch of sauce with him. And it was just really, really fantastic. It's interesting to watch how somebody else's approach to sauce making. I didn't even ask a whole lot of questions. I just kind of followed along and watched. I had some questions. He told me obviously what was going on, but I learned so much. He's a class act. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about this sauce. So I'll get to the ingredients in just a minute. It's rated as extra hot, which is always good. You ever wonder what Arizona summer tastes like? Well, start with warm spices such as cumin, cinnamon, and Mexican oregano. Then you add a sweet treat of dates. Mix in a bold, smoky flavor of ancho chilies. Blend in the dreaded chocolate butla. And you have yourself an Arizona summer in a bottle. Try hotter adobo on Mexican cuisine. Grilled white meats. Add a drop or two to your favorite steak marinade. Roasted veggies, or add a dash to elevate your michelada. Never really did that. Anyway, here are the ingredients. Pepper mash, water. Pepper mash. It consists of water, ancho, and chocolate butla peppers. It also has habanero in there as well. Distilled vinegar, cider vinegar. Love that. Dates, agave nectar, kosher salt, garlic granules, cumin, cinnamon, and Mexican oregano. Chocolate butla. Boy, I tell you something, man. I almost feel bad for the chocolate butla. And the reason I say that is I don't think it ever got the credit that it was due. It is such a ridiculously hot pepper. And I don't know if it was the timing of other peppers that were coming out at the time, but to me, I don't know. It's just it's one of the great peppers. I've had a lot of chocolate butlas that were way hotter than Reapers. And that's the truth. Now, not all of them are, but I've had some that were really, really hot. I think a lot of people in the know that the chocolate butlas are wicked pepper. Very cool. All right, I'm excited to try this. Wow. You really smell the garlic. Pick it up on the cumin a little bit. Certainly pick up on the peppers. I love the fact that he's using two different vinegars. I know it's not like a broken record, but if you've never heard the old record, that doesn't sound broken. But sauce makers, when you use multiple different types of vinegars, it creates a complexity that I don't find in other sauces. It really is neat when sauce makers do that. Here's the pour. All right. You can see some on the anatomical snuff box. And I'll be using my spoon again when I get back to Foy's. I'll be there after the new year. All right. So from High Desert Sauce Company, if you're not familiar, if you've only heard this sauce by me talking about it or heard of this company by me talking about it, click on the link and buy some. You'll be very happy. They're hotter adobo. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Wow. I just had a great idea. If I don't write it down, I might forget it. Hold on a second. Okay. Wow. So super garlicky, wonderful garlic flavor. I'm getting the cumin. Let me try it. See if I can get some more. I'm picking up the cinnamon. You know, on the second taste, if I look for the cinnamon, I get it. It's there. You know what? You know why? It's a complex sauce. There you go. Sometimes you'll hear people say it's a complex sauce. One of the characteristics of a complex sauce, a couple, is that when you taste it, you're going to taste different things at different times. Additionally, sometimes you'll have sauces that you'll pick up different aromas different times. Yesterday, really good sauce. Let's talk about the heat, though. The heat is for a non-chili head. You would not like this. You wouldn't taste it. It's really hot sauce. If you're a chili head, this is a great sauce. It's probably a 8. There'll be some that will call it a 7. That is a hot sauce. No two ways about it. Lovely though. We had a live stream and somebody asked about refrigerating sauces. And I'm here to tell you that the only sauces I refrigerate are fruit-based sauces. I've never had a sauce go bad. But when you have a sauce that's room temperature, you taste so much more, I think. You know, if you put a sauce in the fridge, a cold sauce, I don't like putting cold sauce on hot food. I like it room temperature because to me, sauce will smell different at room temperature and it'll taste different at room temperature. It really will, I think. Anyway, try it if you haven't yet. What a lovely sauce this is. High Desert Sauce Company, established in 2018. All right, so in the description box, you're going to see a link for Zach and High Desert Sauce Company. Check out his sauces. And listen, I've never had a bad one. They're all really, really good. And that's kind of a rare thing. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I can only think of one other company where I like every single one of their sauces. Now, to be fair, there's not a whole lot well, I guess there is. Just every single sauce of Zach's is amazing. So you can't go wrong. And the great thing is there's something for everybody. There's something for if you're just kind of new starting out as a chili head, or if you're somebody who likes, like if you want an endorphin rush at dinner, he's got something for you. So please check him out. Yesterday we had Linda and Art McNew from Linda's Fiery Treats on After the Burn. It was fun. We're gonna have them back. There was so much. We talked for 90 minutes and we could have gone for another 90. But tomorrow, man, have I got a special one tomorrow. Ron Thal, Bumblefoot. Bumblefoot Hot Sauces is going to be with me, and I can't wait for that. He's a wonderful guy, makes great sauces, like legit, really, really good sauces. But beyond that, like he's one of the greatest guitarists I think that has ever touched an instrument. I'm not even fooling you. He's like prodigy stuff, they're just next level stuff. It's just anyway. He was the lead guitarist for Guns N' Roses for a bunch of years in the 80s. Just an animal, but he's the nicest guy in the world. And tomorrow I'm going to be interviewing him, so I really can't wait for that. And then next Tuesday, you're going to love this one. Next Tuesday, I've got Brian Scope, who is the producer of Super Hots on the show Hulu and Disney Plus. It's going to be a really, really fun interview. So it's got a bunch of really great stuff coming up. But tell someone you love him, all right? In the description box, you'll see Zach Perkins. Please try some of his sauces. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. The guy makes amazing sauces. Try them. You won't be disappointed. All the normal stuff here. I'll see you guys tonight. We've got a live stream at 5 o'clock, 5:05 p.m. I'll see you then. Thank you for hanging out with me. My name's Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.